That was epic. Hi, I'm Yad and this is Filmography. And that was everything from smartphone. Before we jump into the video, safety disclaimer. This is the knife that I used in the video, and this was a real knife, but it's already been unsharpened. You see, unsharpened. I can hold this, but yet it's still sharp at the end, at the tip here. It's still sharp. For safety reason, I already unsharp this part so that I can touch. This is the method I use to unsharp my knife for my safety purpose. So if you're trying out this video, please make sure your safety is the first priority. If you are underage, please make sure your parents or your adults is always there to help you to check all safety precautions. So into the tutorial. Like I mentioned earlier, it was completely using an iPhone 12 Pro Max, and the editing, everything was on iPad Pro using a Lumafusion app. So if you have any editing software with green screen keying available, definitely you can use this tutorial. This tutorial was meant to be using a simple camera gears and DIY props. So if you see, the first attempt was using a spray paint on the cardboard, but I had difficulties to render it out using a Lumafusion app, which is I keep on adjusting the hue, keep on adjusting the brightness. End of the day, I still cannot get the result that I want. So for second attempt green screen, I use cloth that I got it from a local clothing shop, and it does give me a good result, but yet I still have difficulties in keying out the knife. End of the day, I used the paper that was lying around in my house, which is less reflecting light. It was really helpful, and it does give me a good result when I do post-production. For the part that the knife is coming to the front like this, I have difficulties in keying out again because of the lighting and also the paper. So end of the day, what I did, I create a new project in Lumafusion and add this green screen footage. The knife was flying to the front, and then I add another overlay, a green screen. So using this method, I able to key out only this knife without any issues in my main project. If you see in this green screen footage, the knife, the scale is getting bigger and bigger to give an effect that the knife is coming nearer to the screen. To achieve the effect, I use scale from small to big using keyframe. You still can see the knife couldn't be cropped perfectly because Lumafusion doesn't support masking using pen tool like Adobe Premiere Pro or Adobe After Effects. So I have to use cropping method only, but yet you can see that it doesn't crop properly. So to fix that problem, we create another layer, create another box in green color, same color, and patch up that particular crop area. After the patch and scale, your green screen knife is complete. Now export this clip to your device and add to your main project. Use the green screen key again to remove this green color, and end up you will have only the knife is flying in. Same method that I use for the side view of the knife flying green screen, but this one I don't have any difficulties to key out the knife because of the paper was completely exposed and no reflection. So I just use the green screen and key out perfectly. Same thing, I did some movement from left to right using position and keyframe, and it ended up well. So finally your video is finished. You can use this method in any short movie, video, cinematic video, whatever you can call it. And now that's how we do an epic knife throwing effect shot, you can call whatever you want to call, with only using a mobile phone, using a mobile app, using DIY props. Everything is in your backyard. So that's it for today. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, signing off, Yat from Filmography.